Hello and welcome to How to Draw an Allosaurus. Today I'm using a ballpoint pen, or what I tend to call a biro. You can get, this is just sort of like a bit of a play around. It's certainly not serious art, because you wouldn't use a ballpoint pen for serious art. You put this in the sun, it just disappears. But it's fun just to play with, and who hasn't drawn with a ballpoint pen? You can, if you've played around with it, realise you can get very light lines and very heavy lines, just like a pencil. We're going to start off with, I'm just doing it very gently, a half circle like this. Now when you've got your half circle there, I'm going to add out here, almost like a slanty backwards letter L, just shaped like that and like that. Now we're going to put an upside down letter V there, very, very gently, another one there, and we're going to be using lots of brackets. So there's a bracket there. There's also a bracket here, here, and here. Here very gently, round circle. And another bracket coming down like that. So that's the top part of the head. Let's put in another bracket going there. Another one there. You can press slightly darker if you want. Another one there. And now let's work on his bottom jaw, where there's this bracket going like that. We're going to do another bracket going like that. Now, two straight lines here, and here, make sure it doesn't go further than that, so in a little bit from there. Very gentle line there, and another nice big bracket like that. Now here, nice bracket there, and same there. Now we've got the basic shape. Now we're going to do some refinements. Bracket here, and a bracket there. We're going to round off these sort of like horns. So I'm just pressing a little bit heavier here, not as heavy as it can go, a bit heavier. Right here, just like imagine doing a whole bunch of the capital letter U upside down. I'm going to do these heavy. Okay, I'm pressing quite heavy now. Bit of a bracket going that way, followed by a little mini bracket going there. And so I'm really just smoothing this off. Go right down there, round off that end. And ever so slightly curve this. Now I'll just thicken the line up, because again the light's coming down here, lines underneath I like to thicken up. I think with the ballpoint pen it gives you sort of a nice sketchy look. And the fact that some of these construction lines are still going to be there, I don't mind. So here I'm really thickening this up here. Now I'm going to make the eye just a little bit smaller, so I'm going to do a bit of a half circle like that. And again with the eyelid, so I'm curving a little bit more there. It's more of a straight curve and then a sharp curve there. And again, very, very heavy line here. Because, you know, if his eyelid's there, it's catching the sun, it's casting a bit of shadow onto his eye. Now, do a little letter C in his eye and go over it a few times to make it really, really dark. That's an easy way of doing an eye. Here I'm going to very gently shade. Where it gets close up here, make it a bit darker. So you can see you get quite a graduation of tone there. Let's have another bracket in here. A few coming down like that. Tightening up this. Again, just so, you know, sort of smoothing this off. At the end here though, what we're going to do is do a bracket this way. Round it off there. Bracket like that. One of the things about dinosaurs is really cool to make them look all gnarly with lines, like wrinkles. Here, we're going to do a really big, thick line here. And it doesn't matter if it looks a bit on the rough side. It's got lots of light coming down here. I think I'll also go a bit of an eye socket here and do some more brackets around here like this. See how now I'm just doing brackets around and around here. Builds up a bit of tone. Now these sort of horn tusky things. Okay, just a few brackets there. Probably leave a lot of that white. Continue these letter U's there. Now here, a little bit of an indentation here. So here I'm doing a little bit of shading. Here I'm going to do an oval, but I'm not going to finish it. So see, I'm starting over, I stop there. I don't finish it. I'll put a little bracket in there. I colour that in. Now I'm going to continue these upside down letter U's around here like this. And bracket. And another bracket. And again. Just keep them going there. Okay, about here we're going to put an ear in, so we're going to put an oval, maybe a couple of brackets around, give it a little bit of a gentle shading like that. So you see I'm just barely touching here. As I go up I just press a little bit harder, and it gives you a bit of a tone. And here I might make these more sort of spiky like this. Bracket like this. Bracket like this. One like that. Putting like a wrinkle or a vein there, like some reptiles have. A bit of a sort of a wrinkly bit happening there. More brackets. Colour that in. Maybe there. Allosaurus sheds its teeth, so whereas it might have some big ones, it will also have some small ones happening as well. So it's a bit of a mixture of some teeth coming out and other teeth coming in, which makes it look really cool. Now I'm going to put tongue in, I think. Let's do the tongue. Letter U laying on the side there. A bit of a bracket going like that. Bracket sneaking in behind these teeth. And dipping down and up again. Now I'm going to put teeth here and coming up here on the other side of the tongue. Shade in between these teeth and here, under the tongue there. Now, colour the tongue in, just gently to there, but as we get here we're just going to make it black. The further in its mouth it goes, the darker it's going to be. I might just shade under this tongue a little bit more too. Now we need to make him look a bit more gnarly, I think. Bracket there, bracket here. And gnarly, I mean just some lines like this. It can be like scar lines, you know, where it's being attacking and biting things. So what I do when I do these, I sort of a bracket, but I'll often curve it a little bit more, like more of a bracket there and then a straight line. And do a big scar across here and one going there. That's where he's been fighting with other Allosaurus and all sorts. Let's put some little scales on him. Just in an area that's meant to be shady. Scales, same here. So what I'm doing now is picking areas that should be shady. A few dots, scales. I'll just put a few dots there. And fill in some of the blank areas with just a little tiny, like a little leather rose, an occasional dot. Leaving this bit white, and here maybe just giving it some tone. Okay, here be little circles, or it could be little like letter C's to represent scales. Making sure you always leave a bit that's light. So I could do that there, but I'm going to leave a light bit there. Here you sort of just flick the biro where you press hard and lift up. Here, the teeth. Do a little bracket there. Colour in both sides. That bracket will round off the teeth. I'm going to do it with the top teeth though. Now I want those teeth to stand out, so I'm going to go over these. I'll shade in these back ones here a bit. And now those teeth are really showing out. A few letter C's there in a row. So I'm just really doing the letter C a lot. Or the letter O, occasional letter O, a few C's and maybe a few dots there. I won't do the letter C's there, just some dots maybe. So when we get to this stage, we're really just trying to make him look really gnarly and mean looking. So there's our Allosaurus with a ballpoint pen. Now, as I say, this is not like a great work of art. I wouldn't frame this. You put it in the sunlight, it's going to disappear. But you can scan it, and once you've got it scanned, well, that's the finished work of art there. Just scanning it, sending it around the internet, put it on your Facebook page, show your friends. That's what you can do with biro, and it gives a unique look. The Allosaurus.